The Corps has its resources it needs to move the ball forward on a new proposed flood control solution and complete all environmental reviews. The Corps has been working diligently with its agency counterparts to ensure that any new proposal will benefit wetlands and the environment. Groups that have been historically opposed to improved flood protection for that area, which describe themselves as promoters of the wildlife, environment, and outdoor recreation, ironically enough, seem to have forgotten that the EPA stated the following in its 2008 final determination. EPA recognizes that pumps are often an important and appropriate component of flood control projects. EPA continues to support the goal of providing flood protection for the residents of the Mississippi Delta. I also would like to note that there are currently 22 federally funded pumping stations within a 200-mile radius of the Yazoo Backwater area, so pumps are not a new concept. Assistant Secretary James and General Semonite, would you agree that flood control projects are not fully effective until they are complete?
Absolutely, I'll agree with it because they're not effective, and yet when we do finally get around to being able to complete them, they cost us 4 to 5 times more than they should. And all that time, the people that need that flood control project are suffering. Absolutely, sir. I'm familiar with this area she's talking about. I've flown over to.
Your ear off, I know.
Well, I've driven through it 20 years ago on the River Commission, so I'm familiar with it, and it's devastating. And there's people that are still trying to live there. It's sad, but no, it's a good project.
Senator, let me jump in. I know you're short on time, but we are absolutely committed to keep pushing the ball forward here. I know General Toy's talked to you recently. Bottom line is we are going to push this process through, so NEPA should be good to go. We're using our work plan money. The Corps' position is these pumps are absolutely essential, and it might be a good time that you, the head of the EPA, Secretary James, and I get in a room and say, how do we move forward? Because we have been dealing with this problem way too long, and it's time to make something happen.
Thank you very much for your comments. And one final thing, and I am ready to get in that room any moment that you guys can be available. I will make sure I'm available. But will you commit to ensuring that the Corps of Engineers advances this effort as swiftly and effectively as possible?
Where's the closing remark?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, and I do appreciate everything you've done. You've been great, but we've got a lot of work to be done and really determined to get it done. Thank you.